looks pretty good. See if we can't get it going from this point. Try to get as much of the salt off as I can before I wash it. It really doesn't matter. I'm going to wash it with salt. I kind of pickle it with salt anyway, so that's good for now. This is what I'm going to be using to tan the hide, and I'm just going to be following the instructions on the back. And I'm using cold water too. Don't want to use warm water, don't want that hair to slip. Probably going to use over a ½ pound. It will not hurt. The more salt, the better. Alright, got that mixed up a little bit. Cool water. Next step is to add our raccoon hide. I'm going to go skin side down. It said you're supposed to immerse it for 6 to 8 hours. So we'll probably let it go till tomorrow. Make sure the whole hide gets in there. Get a little bit of meat right there. I'll cut that off in the end. When you're doing the wall mounts, in my experience, it doesn't have to necessarily be 100% science. You can just kind of go with it. It's going to work out. I've placed a couple water bottles, full water bottles, on top of the hide to keep it down, and I'll move them around every so often. Next step is to drain the hide. Can't get it opened up here. There we go. Let it drain for a couple hours. Alright, so there it is. I'm going to call it quits on thinning the skin. That joker has been the greasiest skin by far. I've only ever done deer hides, and they're, well, maybe it's because I decided to use a scalpel on it that has made it rough. But I'm going to move on to the next step. I'm going to wash this hide 2-3 times at least, since it's so greasy, and then we'll hang it up, let it dry, and get back on it as soon as it's, you know, not all the way dry, but still damp but a little pliable. Oh, really? And then watching it right now and getting all the grease off. I've already thinned as far as I can thin it. Just about. I mean, I'm probably could go a little thinner, but not without risking hurting it, so. Try it out again, put the tan and stuff on it. It should be tan tomorrow, and then I can let it dry and it'll be done. Alright, I'm going to let it dry again, and then we'll put the tanning solution on. Get ready, get that arm up. Hit it. Woo! Alright, so we've had our coon drip drying. Get them opened up here. Alright. I'm gonna dab it off real quick. These raccoons are greasy. Alright, so now we're gonna apply our hide tanning formula. We're going to do a nice little even coat, and this should turn the skin into leather, assuming we got enough of the skin off. So I'm just going to rub it Make sure I get it in all the way to the edges. Cover every bit of the skin with this. If you do not, it will not tan. But I'm going to get it rubbed in all the way to the edges here. The whole coon. Nice even coat. You're supposed to try to keep it off the hair. I don't see how you can do a good job and not get it on the hair. I'm pushing it to the ends. You just got to go to the ends. If you don't cover it, it will not turn to leather. And you know, it has its benefits of doing it with the tan. You know, with the tan, if it is tan, bugs are not going to try to eat it. That's the only problem with dry preserve. Dry preserve does work well. I've got a deer head. It was dry preserved probably 30 years ago, my grandmother's, and it still looks great to this day. Alright, so it says fold the flesh side onto itself and leave overnight. And this should really complete our process here. Fold this over on itself, like it says. And there we go. That should do it. We'll let this sit overnight. I want to clean my table real good before we use it for other activities.
Rain, 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 rain. No fishing today.
Okay, it is the next day. We're going to check this coon out after we've had it in our tanning solution for, I don't know, 20 hours or so. Let's check it out. Still got some residual on it. So I'm probably just going to wipe that off, because at this point the hide can go ahead and dry. Let me get this tin off. All that this is left on there now is not needed. Tan is complete. So I'm just going to get this off. This will help the skin dry faster. Alright, so now what I'm going to do is I'm just going to leave this open, let it dry out, and as it dries, you're supposed to pull on the hide. As it's drying, just kind of stretch it out. This breaks down the fibers. Now this isn't such a big deal to me, because I'm not going to make this like a blanket or a rug or anything. It's just going to go on the wall, so for me, I'm just going to let it dry for now, and come back in a few hours and hopefully get this coon hide done today. I'm trying to get this process expedited. Got my fan blowing on the hide. Just gonna dry it out really fast. And for what I'm doing, just a wall mount, that'll be fine. Don't have to worry about it. Alright, so this is Jackson's first raccoon. Little bro. He was a small raccoon, but the hide turned out really well. Hope you guys can see that. And this is a real simple thing that you can do with yours or your kids or anybody's hide. It looked good. So what I did was, I got it finished. I put it up here on the wall. You want to move the hair when you put your nails in or your tacks in it. You've always got to have some small tacks just for hanging hides in your house. Pull the hair up, put your tack, fold it down. So when it's fully tanned, it's safe. Now you could borax it like I said before, and it wouldn't take. This thing took actually like 2 weeks to dry out after I applied the tanning solution. So you can shorten that if you borax it. It'd be really stiff. This is actually a really pliable hide. But when you're done, you can see on the hairs here, they still got a little bit of tanning solution on them. You can just take, I didn't take a brush, but you can fluff that hair up, take your cloth, wipe it off, go against the grain, get the hair fluffed up. Then let's get on the wall. So that is it. That's another addition to Jackson's wall, but it's a great way to, keep a memorable game forever. And it's very cheap, doesn't cost hardly anything, just takes time. And during the winter is the perfect time to do this, because let's face it, there's not a whole lot you can do during the dead of winter.